What is going on, guys? Noon here with mmorpg, bringing their first look and impressions video into Sword Saga, a free-to-play browser-based mmorpg. Now, I have logged into the game not too long ago. I kind of went through the tutorial, kind of got a feel for the game. Now, upon logging into the game, there's three different classes to choose from. You got your warrior, your mage, and your shooter. The shooter, I believe, is like a scouter or like basically a gun user, not really a bowman, not your average hunter, scouter class, whatever you want to call it. But I went ahead and I picked a mage. I love playing mages in any game. Most of their skills are very flashy. But here we are. We have logged in. We're kind of in the main city, and we're just gonna kind of go over the questing, go over the combat. The combat in this game, I gotta say, I really enjoy it for a browser-based MMORPG. I feel like you do have a big impact on the combat in this game. Now, most browser-based MMOs kind of play itself for you. It's turn-based, and you don't really get a say or pick and choose what skills you use against enemies. In this game, you do get to pick skills. You get to pick skills before your next turn, and there's a large amount of different skills to choose from. And it's really nice because it makes you feel like you do have control over the outcome of each battle. So, uh, going on with that, we go ahead and basically complete this quest. We got an achievement. We're getting some rewards really quick. The progression in the game is really quick, like most browser-based MMORPGs. Complete one or two quests, and it's really getting you level by level and really quickly progressed into the game. So here we are now. We gotta go over different features of the game as most early questing will have you do. And let's see, we have another teammate we can add to our team. There we go. Alright, so like I said, the game is it's turn-based, and it's more than just you. The more you progress on in the game, it seems like the more characters, the more heroes you can add to your party, and basically when you get into combat, it'll be more than just you. You'll have allies to fight along with you to really have more advantage over the enemies in battle. So, going on with that, we just added a new person to our party. We're going to go ahead and turn in this quest. Let's go see what's going on over here. Got a little bit more dialogue. Now, there is a lot of dialogue in this game. Quite a bit to read. If you guys want to get into the story, I mean, you can, but there's quite a bit in the tutorial, and you really just got to skip through it all to really get into the base of the gameplay. But let's go ahead and auto-route ourselves to the next quest. The questing in this game is auto-tracking. Not really a huge fan of auto-tracking because basically the game plays itself for you. But, I mean, it does make up for itself with the combat that I've really enjoyed. So, here we are. We have different dungeons we can select from, and as you can see, there's level requirements for each one, but we're going to go ahead and pick the first dungeon over here. We're going to go ahead and enter that. There's different difficulties you can enter each dungeon into, so this one's 2 to 4. We're entering in on easy, just to kind of get you a general overview of the combat and how it works. But, like I said, you can go back, level up, get better gear, and go back and redo those early dungeons on a harder difficulty, so it's not like once you complete that dungeon at a low level, you'll never play it again. No, you can go back and redo it and kind of challenge yourself. So let's go ahead and skip through this dialogue really quickly and go on and see if we can fight some enemies. Alright, so let's go ahead and auto-track ourselves over to the enemy. And it seems like we're running a little bit slow. It seems like they're having a little bit of a connectivity issue with the game. There we go. So we're slowly making our way to this guy over here, and there you can see, now we're going into the instance. We're going to be fighting these wolves, and as you can see here, we have 2 skills we can choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and press 1, because that's the only one we can select for now, which is a fireball, and the fireball it looks pretty cool. The combat's really nice. It's going to kind of obliterate those wolves, and depending on how many turns you get in the battle, you will, I think you'll acquire more mana, which allows me to use my lightning skill that I have, and then I can use that to fight the enemies. And the longer the battle, the better skills I can use, and the more damage and the more effective they'll be farther down the road, or the longer the battle lasts out. So, there we go. We got a little bit of a lag. It seems like it's slowly going. Not really too sure what the issue is. I don't know if it's the servers itself just kind of lagging, but we did take out this wolf. It didn't really take too long. It was fairly easy, but there we go. We're going to go ahead and do that. We got victory for the dungeon, as you can see there, and we're going to go ahead and we got some XP for completing it. A little bit more dialogue. Like I said, there's a ton of dialogue in this game. You can go ahead and skip through it, and basically you can keep going on and continue the dungeons, and then I'm sure the farther you go along, you'll be able to fight bosses and so on. And basically, it's nothing we really haven't seen here before. It's your basic browser-based MMORPG with a different kind of combat style that I've really enjoyed and really think that kind of makes up for the average feel of the game that we have here. I mean, but other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.